What if a tiny chip could sense heat, remember what it saw, and track moving flames all on its own? The beetle Melanophila acuminata, also called the black fire beetle, can detect wildfires from over 20 kilometers away and swarm freshly burned trees to lay eggs. That's what Huang et al. Wondered. Could mimicking this beetle's mid-infrared heat sensing help us build chips that detect warmth, remember patterns, and follow moving flames? Last month, they published Bio-Inspired mid-infrared neuromorphic transistors for dynamic trajectory perception using PdSe₂ chassis pentacene heterostructure in Nature Communications. Engineers have long tried to build devices that sense mid-infrared heat, store that information, and process it together, but most systems still shuttle data between separate sensors, memory chips, and processors, causing lag and wasting power. Then existing brain-inspired chips only work in visible or near-infrared light, so they can't see in the crucial 3 to 5 micrometer band that cuts through smoke, fog, and dust. First, the team built the chip by layering ultra-thin PdSe₂ flakes on silicon, like spreading jam on toast, then added an organic film and tiny metal contacts. Next, they snapped 16 of these sensors into a 4x4 grid and hooked them up to custom electronics to read every sensor at once. Finally, they traced a 3.4 micrometer infrared beam in an L shape across the grid, watched each chip light up and fade like footprints in melting snow, and recorded those trails to map the beam's path. What they discovered was incredible. A single chip could sense mid-infrared heat and remember each flash like a tiny neuron. In a 4x4 array, it drew a live heat map and fed it into a simple brain-inspired circuit. Impressively, it was able to learn 9 flame directions with 94.79% accuracy. This brings us one step closer to Beetle-inspired wildfire sensors that work in smoke, fog, and extreme heat. And now, the meme of the week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into Beetle-inspired chips, hit subscribe and check out our video on Beetle-inspired super fabrics.